What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JP's on Keys. It's too easy. We back with another video today. We got two of my favorite artists, bro. LOWKEY, and we got Immortal Technique, who I did do a video on. That was a 9/11 video that barely got views, but we know why. But still, LOWKEY and Immortal Technique on one song together. Oh, I'm finna have a conversation. Voices of the voiceless, man. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Now you gotta wake up. The time has come. LOWKEY. Yeah. Immortal Technique. Harlem, motherfucker. Let's make history. From West End to the West Bank, I write righteous rhymes with my right and wrestle the devil with my left hand. Never worked for a Zion, it's never been a yes man. My art is like Rembrandt painting pictures of death camps. The average person is allergic to the words of wisdom. This is for everyone, the Saddam's Kurdish murder victims, and all the pure souls that never had the chance to speak. Truth pumps in my arteries and causes my heart to beat. The soldiers haunted and tortured by guilty memories, who realize too late to reveal their real enemy. It's all dead wrong.
The real enemy is the people that were commanding them to do all the crazy stuff they did. For real.
Very people that were atomized by the thermite in the Twin Towers. Those
by the thermite in the Twin Towers. And there's another reason that explains how the explosion was so violent.
Living through the wars, ask me what I do this for. Put the world in its place before it puts you in yours. You can try to avoid us, but it's pointless. You can never avoid the voices of the voiceless. Take our freedom, take our pride. Come on, babe, we will survive. You can try to avoid us, but it's pointless.
Oh my God, yo, this hook, come to save me, will survive. That hook is tough.
You can never avoid the voices of the voiceless.
Keep my third eye hidden under my New York fitted. A crazy unmarried man that deserves to be committed. The future is encrypted in my troubled lyrics. Dreamed that I've been somewhere for weeks and wake up in a couple minutes. Sweat dripping with visions of population control. Thoughts overthrowing my world like the melting of the North Pole. My people are targeted by military crack committees.
Facts. We're gonna talk about North Pole first. Did you know that if the whole North Pole melted, the water levels would rise over 200 feet? The water levels across the world would rise over 200 feet. Which it's either if it's not 200, it's pretty darn close. Just think how bad that would be. That would be a worldwide flood. 200 feet. And then military crack committees. The ones that flood the community with crack, dope, I keep saying dope, crack, heroin, you can say marijuana, because some people don't know how to, some people turn ridiculous off that. And they pack the guns in the communities, and they pack the liquor stores right in the communities, so it's just a recipe for disaster. That's all it is.
So I'm bucking at the feds like natives in Rapid City. Reality savage, my words are like a riot in Paris. The voice of the voiceless, that voice is social imbalance.
Wait, you remember, I think most of y'all are from the UK, but if you're from America, you remember that news, when it was on the news, it was like these white men, they overtook a government building. It was like 6 or 7 of them. They all had guns, and they stood up against the police. And I think nobody got arrested. I remember that. That was like they took over like a government building, and like it was like some state in the Northwest. I forgot what it was. It was like it was like Washington or something. They took over a government building, and with assault rifles, and they overtook the government. Or again, do you remember the incident where it was a black man at I think it was Valdosta State. I think that's in Georgia, right? In Valdosta State, he was talking about. He had a stand. He had like a little stand on campus. He was talking about how the Bible was fake and all this stuff, and how America is how America is crazy. He was standing on top of the American flag. He was burning the American flag. This was out Valdosta State. And when they got him, first of all, they banned him from getting on the internet for life. And they also banned him from going to college. Any college campus, he's banned. So no internet, no college. You see what they do to people that try to wake people up? You know what I'm saying? I just want to give you, I want to entertain you, but at the same time, I want to make sure you're aware of what's going on. That you're not sheep.
Stand stronger, sit harder in your mental palace, blinded inside the kingdom, united to its old habits. Middle passage coming, war chant, African drumming, Gatling gun humming, rapid fire mechanism, reckless living that checks the rhythm of perfectionism. Slave condition while you singing God save the system.
You can try to avoid us, but it's pointless. You can never avoid the voices of the voiceless.
Take our freedom card, take our pride. Come one day we will survive.
You can try to avoid us, but it's pointless. You can never avoid the voices of the voiceless. Detain my body, but you can't imprison my mind. If it's my time, I'll probably die with my fist in the sky. These are the thoughts of a man who can't escape from his coma. Cries of a young virgin girl who got raped by them soldiers.
Exactly. Exactly. Nobody says nothing because everything is apparently in war. Everything is legal.
Bastard post-colonial nation, subject to childhood diseases, famine, war, and inflation. Education molded you into your master's image, and you forgot who the fuck you were before the war was finished.
Facts. That's one of the few things I really did not like about grade school, especially because grade school taught you how to be normal. Like, school teaches you how to be a worker. School does not teach you how to be, school doesn't teach you how to be workers. School doesn't, wait, let me rephrase that. Like regular school, like grade school from like K to 12, they teach you how to be a worker. No, you're going to get a job, get a job. To be a worker, not a boss. Not be self-made, be a boss. This, most likely you are going to be a do you want to be a worker or a boss? Simple. You want to live, you want to work for somebody the rest of your life?
Of Nagasaki, you're here in Hiroshima. Beautiful babies being born with the weirdest features.
Exactly, like I told you in the I know, I'm sorry I'm pausing too much. Okay, I know I pause a lot, okay? If you whatever, okay? Whatever. I'm not even apologize, okay? If I pause, I pause. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna break down this video anyway, so yeah. But again, like I said, the bombs in Nagasaki, Hiroshima dropped. Radiation caused a whole bunch of babies being born with birth defects. Ridiculous.
You might never see me in the chart, but inshallah my seed can see peace in Iraq.
But peace and freedom can never be given, that's historically forbidden, cause only collision is the recipe, changing the course of destiny. So I'm strapped with weaponry, cause the government don't give a fuck about protecting me.
You can try to avoid us, but it's pointless. You can never avoid the voices of the voiceless.
Take our freedom card, take our pride. Come one day we will survive.
You can try to avoid us, but it's pointless. You can never avoid the voices of the voiceless.
See, like I said, man, these songs always spark up a conversation. I love it. But anyway, thanks again for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the like button hit the subscribe button. Share this video wherever you share videos. Hit the notification bell so you know when to upload it. Thanks again for watching. I'm out. Peace. Peace.